Everything's gonna be okay.
Yay! See? Alright, that's the spirit. Everything's gonna be okay.
Did these child celebs become obsessed with their fame? Child celebrities frequently win our hearts with their evident skill and charisma on TV. Even the most successful young actors can suffer from the demands of celebrities and the difficulties of growing up in the spotlight. Let us check some of the child celebrities who started losing their battle with time. Number 10 is Macaulay Culkin. It would help if you took a seat before we share our news with you. The small child from the Home Alone comedy series, also known as the TV menu that has been cursed for every Christmas since 1990, isn't really that little anymore. Not because everyone felt elderly. Number 9 is Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan was a gifted young actress who won over viewers with her captivating appeal and amazing talent. With roles in films including Mean Girls, Freaky Friday, and The Parent Trap, she became well known in the late 1990s and early 2000s. When Lohan was discovered driving while under the influence of alcohol and drugs in the middle of the 2000s, her problems started, and the young actress's downward path began with this incident. Because of the way the paparazzi frequently documented Lohan's unstable conduct and drug addiction, she was frequently the subject of tabloid headlines. Cosmetic surgeons claim that Lindsay Lohan, a 23-year-old Hollywood actress, appears older than her actual age due to years of heavy drinking and smoking. She appears to be at least a decade older. According to dailystar.co.uk, cosmetic surgeon Alex Caridis. Number 8 is Amanda Bynes. How many of you have heard about kids as small as 7 years old having an agent? Yes, Amanda Bynes had begun her professional acting career at a young age. By the time she was 7, she had already had an agent. The 36-year-old Bynes first gained notoriety on Nickelodeon before going on to act in a number of popular films in the early 2000s. Nevertheless, she left the field in 2010. She tweeted at the time, "I have stopped acting because I don't love it anymore." But then, her life was and still is not easy. There have been rumors of substance misuse and mental health problems in Bynes' personal life. She had a number of outbursts in public, one of which involved lighting a neighbor's driveway on fire. 2014 saw Bynes placed under custody while undergoing mental health therapy. Subsequently, she disclosed that she was receiving medication to control her symptoms of bipolar disorder. Number 7. Corey Feldman. Hey, remember Corey Feldman? One half of the two Coreys with Corey Haim back in the 80s? Yeah, well, his life took a pretty rough turn. In his book Choreography, he opens up about some dark stuff. Turns out, a family friend who abused him also introduced him to drugs. This messed Feldman up big time. Corey Feldman gained popularity as a child actor in the late 1980s, appearing in successful films such as The Goonies, Stand By Me, and The Lost Boys. Sadly, Feldman has just come out to discuss the negative aspects of Hollywood that came with his popularity as a young actor. Feldman alleges that he and fellow child star Corey Haim were sexually molested by influential guys in the business, and that these events caused them to suffer from trauma and addiction for the rest of their lives. Number 6 is Jeremy Miller. Ever imagined drinking beer at the age of 4? It's not difficult to believe that Jeremy Miller was drinking beer at the age of 4. Youngsters enjoy trying new things, so it makes sense that they will mimic adult behavior. It's unreasonable to think that kids won't find it fascinating when they witness how alcohol can increase social skills and a person's willingness to have fun. Jeremy Miller gained notoriety for his role as Ben Seaver in the widely watched US TV comedy series Growing Pains, which aired from 1985 to 1992 and is still available to watch on repeat. When he made his debut as the youngest cast member on the show, he was just 7 years old. Growing Pains star Jeremy Miller portrayed a beloved role, but he also lost a great deal of his youth to the program, turning to drink during this period of his life. Number 5 is Jodie Sweetin. As Stephanie Tanner on the popular TV series Full House, Jodie Sweetin became well known in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Audiences adored her for her charming charisma and aggressive demeanor. However, Sweetin's journey to adulthood was not without difficulty. During her early years, she battled addiction and personal problems. Due to her addiction, Sweetin experienced a number of setbacks, such as a failed marriage and a stint in rehab. She eventually recovered and has maintained her sobriety for a long time. Sweetin has returned to Hollywood in recent years, playing Stephanie Tanner in the Full House revival series Fuller House. Number 4 is Gary Coleman. You know him as the star of the popular TV series Different Strokes. Gary Coleman was a cherished child actor who gained popularity in the late 1970s and early 1980s. He was well known for his clever one-liners and endearing demeanor. Coleman's achievement as a child actor was coupled, like that of many other children on this list, with a challenging personal existence. His growth was slowed and many procedures were necessary due to a congenital renal ailment. Number 3 is Mara Wilson. Mara Wilson represented childhood in its purest form. She was well known for her skill and easy charm, having starred in popular films such as Mrs. Doubtfire, Matilda, and Miracle on 34th Street. In the current era, she resembles Shirley Temple. However, Wilson's time as a kid celebrity wasn't always enjoyable. She has been candid about the challenges she had growing up in Hollywood, such as the pressure to live up to predetermined beauty standards and the unwelcomed attention from fans and paparazzi. Number 2 is Haley Joel Osment. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Haley Joel Osment was a young actor who gained popularity for his performance on the thriller The Sixth Sense. The role earned him praise from critics and an Academy Award nomination. Osment landed several movie roles as a result of his performance in The Sixth Sense, including those in Pay It Forward and AI, Artificial Intelligence. He was well known for his innate aptitude and capacity to portray nuanced emotions in cinema. Number 1 is Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Remember your favorite heartthrob from the 90s? In the 90s, Jonathan Taylor Thomas was the object of desire for all teenage girls. The most well-known character of Jonathan Taylor Thomas was fondly referred to as JTT, is Randy Taylor from the popular TV series Home Improvement. Thomas's popularity opened up a lot of film roles, including those in Tom and Huck and The Lion King. In addition, he frequently made appearances on talk shows. At the height of his celebrity, Thomas decided to retreat from the spotlight and concentrate on his studies, since he found it difficult to strike a balance between his personal and professional lives. He has been open about the toll that childhood celebrity status had on him, attributing his choice to leave the entertainment business to his need for seclusion and a sense of normalcy on magazine covers, which further cemented his reputation as a teenage idol. Do you think society is responsible for putting so much pressure on these child stars? Do share your opinions in the comments section. For more interesting stories and updates, subscribe. Don't forget to press the bell icon for notifications. Until next time.